For a successful personal and professional life, how important is the role of taking right decisions? We live in a fear based society. We are afraid of uncertainty and are always on guard against inevitable disaster. You don't need fear to protect you because you have intuition. Intuition is the ability to know something without having a proof. It is also known as sixth sense, gut feeling, or an instinct. It's the way subconscious mind communicates with our conscious mind. Intuition can be a powerful guiding force in helping you take better decisions in life so that you will be always on the right path away from problems and miseries. It is indeed a highest form of intelligence. Not everyone is an intuitive person. It may be developed in some and in some may not. When something is wrong, intuitive person feel a strong urge or sense in their core, while others with less developed intuition might feel a small inkling that they aren't really sure how to interpret. Listening to your intuition could save your life, as some people escape dangerous situations after following their intuition. Let me explain role and importance of intuition in our life by some short stories. A lady told her brush with the intuition. My husband worked the night shift at a car factory early in our marriage. One night, when he was getting ready to leave for work, I had this sudden strange feeling out of the blue. I threw my hands around him and begged him not to go to work. He asked me why. I said, I just have this feeling that if you go to work tonight, I will never be able to see you alive again. He put down his lunchbox and called in a sick to work. That night, there was an accident at his work. The man who subbed for my husband was crushed between a wall and a forklift on the job. I was taking my little cousin's ice skating around Christmas. I was young and in college, so I didn't feel like a very experienced driver yet. I was at a traffic light, about to make left turn, but something told me not to pull all the way out, even though the traffic light was green. On instinct, I glanced to my left. This huge SUV barreled through the red light. If I had trusted the traffic light instead of my gut, that car would have plowed into my back seat where 3 children under 10 years old were sitting. In the age of technology, relying on intuition, what others call as a gut feeling, instinct, or a sixth sense, some people find it as a bullshit. But in reality, when we understand the science of intuition, we can more easily determine when it's best to go with our gut and when it's best to rely on the data or technology. Let's see how. Our brain processes information as it comes from present and our past experiences. As long as you are alive, every interaction, incident, happy, sad, or funny, is imprinted in our memory chip. And when you have to take some important decisions or something wrong is going to happen, your subconscious mind will get suddenly fired up and send signals to your gut and body and will help you take the right decision. Intuition is faster than rational thought. Who are these highly intuitive people? Well, highly intuitive people are more mindful and seek out solitude. They are empathetic people and keep on practicing empathy. They nurture their creativity through a love for their arts. Unfortunately, high ego breeds fear and uncertainty, hence it is a roadblock for intuition to develop and work. Lack of self-trust or inferiority complex is another roadblock. How are you supposed to trust your gut if you are not sure if you trust yourself? One study showed that intuitive thinking yields real business results. For example, 81% of CEOs with high intuition scores doubled their business in 5 years. Even the US Navy is investing close to $4 million into helping sailors and Marines refine their sixth sense, because intuition can supersede intellect in high stakes situations like the battlefield. There is a difference between instinct and intuition. Let me explain. Sometimes your rational instinct, that is, your ego, will try to protect you from failure or making a mistake. While your instinct is there to help you survive, your intuition will sometimes try to fight against your fears of failure so you can go after your dreams. Instinct and intuition are different. Instinct is an automatic response that has to do with the survival, while intuition is more evolved and focused on your highest good. For example, your instinct may be to stay at your job because it is safe and secure, while your intuition may guide you to leave your job and start your own business. When you listen to your intuition, you will likely feel happy, and if you choose to ignore it, a wave of uneasiness may come over you. If you ignore intuition, as many of tend to ignore our intuition, you will experience physical signs like something not quite right or something is off. This feeling will naturally grow to something more severe like anxiety. Even depression can be a physical sign that you're not living life the way you know you want to be. If these more obvious feelings are ignored, ultimately our body can manifest illness as an extreme way of letting us know that we need to make some kind of changes in our life. Beware. So kindly take intuition seriously. When your intuition is speaking to you and you are following it, you may feel more inspired and excited. This could happen after watching a motivating YouTube video or listening to podcast. Hearing others' words of wisdom can help direct your thoughts and spark your own intuition. Your intuition might start with a feeling of happiness or excitement, while stronger intuition might be a desire or an impulse to do something creative or beneficial for either yourself or others. Remember that your intuition by nature is not logical. It is separate from your ego or protective instinct. So, if you feel excited to leave a secure job, travel solo, leave a relationship, start a new side gig, or go back to school, even when no one else understands, maybe your intuition is trying to speak to you. If you are a highly intuitive person, don't be surprised if it feels like you get along with everyone and anyone. Highly intuitive people are sensitive to other people's feelings and tend to read between the lines. Intuitive people have the power to form soul connections with more than one person, because they have the capacity to cross the mask people usually put and see what really bothers or matters to the other person, and thus striking up the bonds and breaking down the barriers. Your intuition is on point if it seems like you are constantly on the right place at the right time, to the point where it feels like you are in sync with the universe. What's actually happening is you're following that inner voice before the conscious mind can get in there and stir up any doubt. It also proves you're following your heart rather than your head. Intuitive people are in tune with their bodies. They know when they are reaching to the point of burnout and take time to recharge. You think of someone and they text you. How funny is it when you think of someone and they text you out of the blue, or you randomly see them at a coffee shop? This suggests that your intuition sensed that these events were about to happen. When your intuition starts to talk to you, you will experience panic attacks, tightness in the chest, sweating. You know somehow you are right. You have vivid dreams. You have a nagging thoughts. You often stare into space. That means you start daydreaming. You pick up on everyone's energy. You seem to know things before they happen. You experience synchronicities, means you notice weird coincidences or patterns. Synchronicities are the proof that you are on the right track and that you are in alignment with your highest form. Ways to build your intuition. Number 1, meditation or mindfulness. When you are highly emotional, especially negative emotions, your energy is scattered, making it harder to get in touch with your intuition. Because intuition arises during quieter times when your focus is sharp. So, start doing meditation or mindfulness. Pay attention to your dreams. When you are sleeping, your cognitive mind rests and opens gate for the subconscious mind to signal you in dreams. Take chances on your gut feeling. Get creative. Engaging in creative activities such as drawing, scrapbooking, or free-flowing journaling quiets the cognitive mind and allows your intuition to speak up. Consult your body compass. If you get an uncomfortable physical feeling when you are trying to make decision, pay attention. Do you feel light or heavy? Got a sick feeling in your gut? Saddled with headache or diarrhea? It could just be the result of stress responses activated by false fear, but it could also be your intuition ringing loud and clear. Escape from your daily routine. Get away, slow down, go on a retreat, take a sabbatical, or just spend a day in a new surrounding with nothing planned. Spend time in nature. This will help you more being mindful. Do digital detox. Learn from your mistakes and past. Very, very important. When you have learned from your experience, you gain knowledge and wisdom. Plus, when you are mindful, your intuition will come into play and get you right answer in your mind. Try this. Good news is that intuition will never abandon you. Like a true lover who never gives up on you, intuition will do whatever it takes to capture your attention and guide you towards your path of power, love, health, and purest form of purpose. Provided you also be loyal and committed to your intuition rather than focusing on negative thoughts, and keep on ways to strengthen it instead of ignoring. And once you commit to strengthening your intuition, it will only get stronger. Interesting fact. Deeply intuitive people are often thought to have mysterious powers that they can draw upon from the universe, a spiritual source, or some internal hardwired part of their brain. For more interesting topics, do subscribe my channel. Thank you.